Hello and welcome to the Teacher Talk. I'm your host Miriam Siddiqui, and today's topic is teachers spending money out of their own pocket to buy classroom supplies. Yes, you heard it right. Teachers do spend money out of their own pocket to outfit their classrooms. But before we dive into this topic, we are going to watch a short news report that follows two teachers on their back to school shopping experience.
Just a week away from the first wave of Metro students heading back to school. And when it comes to all those classroom supplies, many teachers end up footing the bill.
So a 2014 study shows 92% of teachers spend their own money nationwide, adding up to $1.6 billion out of pocket. 7 News reporter Amanda Zisman is talking to some local teachers about this. And Amanda, they say it's about so much more than just pens and pencils.
That's right, Kelly. They're buying office supplies, special items for projects or experiments, rewards for good behavior, and so much more. Local teachers I spoke with say they start at the dollar store grabbing what they can, and then they'll head to a supply store like Banks School Supply over in North Glen. We have some video to show you. I followed Kayla Troop and Janelle Jaggy there. They say they're looking forward to the school year. They both teach at Sherrillwood Elementary. Now, they say they start with classroom decorations to really get the kids excited about learning, to keep them interested. Then they'll pick up some extra student supplies just in case any show up without it. They'll also add in office and cleaning supplies, but they say they only get reimbursed up to $100.
I'll probably spend between $400 to maybe $500. Well, school supply, the desks, and the needed textbook type materials and everything else we have to supplement.
Well, while many jobs don't seem to have much expenses associated with them, the educators who dip into their personal accounts often see it as a good investment to enhance learning and engage or reward students. But that often comes with a hefty price tag. Teachers who usually start their first year come into a classroom that looks like this. Dull and boring, there are no posters on the wall at all. But to go from something that looks like this to this can be quite expensive, as all of it can add up to a lot of money. In a recent CBC News article that followed a young teacher who was starting her teaching career teaching a grade 3 class in Hamilton, said she has spent almost so far $700 to buy supplies for her classroom, and that's not it. She had more shopping to do. Schools in Ontario do provide their teachers with some funds to purchase things like paper and supplies, and extras are not officially mandatory, but just what is covered and by how much can vary from school to school. And in another recent survey, it was shown here in this map and this diagram that 18.5% of teachers spend around $400 to $500. That's the average. But another majority spend over $1,000. Wow, that's a lot of money. But what are some things that teachers actually buy? Here are 16 classroom supplies you won't believe teachers actually have to pay for. First one is tissues. Yep, you guessed it right. Tissues, tissues, tissues. That one never gets old. And according to this teacher in Arizona Elementary School, she said that she buys items and burns through them most frequently are tissues, antibacterial wipes, glue sticks, crayons, tissues, markers, scissors, construction paper, line paper, pencils, and did I say tissues? Number 2 is photocopies for worksheets, projects, notices. Number 3 is hand soap and hand sanitizers. 4 is pencils, and number 2, pencil crayons. 5 is post-its, easel board, things like large sticky pads are all great things to track progress, but newsflash, schools don't provide them. Number 6, erasers, because we learn from our mistakes. Number 7, glue sticks and paste, anything glue-like. Number 8 is line paper and notebooks. 9 is snacks and prizes. 10, construction paper. 11, up-to-date maps and other visual aids. Number 12 is markers and other art supplies in general. 13, chemical-free cleaning wipes. Number 14, books and many books. 15 is safety scissors. And 16 more tissues. But good news, there is something being done about it. Well, it is a starting point. It's not a big help, but it is a starting point. The Canadian government has introduced a new teacher and ECE school supply tax benefit to help offset these costs. This benefit will apply to the purchase of up to $1,000 worth of school supplies each year, providing a cash benefit of up to $150 each year for teachers and educators starting in the 2015 tax year. Well, it's not a lot of money, but it is a starting point. And that's a wrap. I really hope you enjoyed our show. Hope you all learned something new. One advice I have for all the new teachers out there is to start saving up and spend your money wisely, and take advantage of those secondhand stores and online funding programs. See you all next week, same time, same day. Bye for now.